One, as I toss it to you, and Shaq, we'll start with you. Um,
Yeah.
what was the year that you played in the East-West Shrine game, and then what was an advantage that you felt like you had when you were involved in that entire week?
So I came out 2014. I was the 2014 year, and the advantage I felt was just playing in front of NFL coaches, knowing getting a little leg up on what they expect out of you in practice, what they want to see, how they want you to practice, and then just like some of the terminology that they was using, just trying to figure out and get that down, and then just trying to be able to just play fast and be able to read and react. But I think the biggest one was like just playing in front of them NFL coaches and learning a little bit about their schemes and how they like everything to flow.
Now, what about you, Nick?
Yeah, it was my first taste of the NFL, going from college to pro. You hear all about what to expect and things like that, but it was your first taste of NFL terminology, different schemes, routes, combinations, and then just being around NFL coaches, see how they operate, understanding that everything it's a profession at this point, and so just taking in all those details from the week. And the advantage I took is just being around those people and showing them that I could play and that I could lead a team.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'm gonna age myself a lot, but I like being old, so I ain't tripping. I came out in '03, and I remember receiving that letter. I'm reading this thing, and I'm like, the East West Shrine game, man, that's what's up. My mother and father from San Francisco, so to go play in the Bay, it was an absolute honor to me. The reason why the East West Shrine game was special to me is because my last year in college, my junior year, I had 138 catches. And this isn't me patting myself on the back. It was just one of them years. It was divine intervention. I think I was more focused than I've ever been in my life. I worked out way harder than any of my opponents. So when I line up at the line of scrimmage, I knew that the cornerback, the safety, whoever they put on me, I was going to cook them. I had that type of confidence. And by the end of the year, I looked up and I was one of the best receivers in the nation, which was shocking to this humble kid from Seattle. I mean, guys like Andre Johnson, Charles Rogers, rest in peace, Anquan Bowden, Brian Johnson, Tyron Calico, the list goes on and on. All these guys I kept hearing about all year. And then here's my opportunity to play in an all-star game. I didn't get invited to the Senior Bowl. So when I showed up to the East-West Shrine game, I was like, all right, this is it. Like, this is legitimately my one shot. And to be honest, I was a little hesitant because I was like, do I actually belong? I went to Nevada Reno. Like, we on a big school. So I kind of felt like the quiet kid in the classroom. And the only way that I can excel is if my homework spoke for itself. So every day of practice, I was focused, I was listening. And they always told us, I don't know if they told you guys, but like everybody's watching you at every moment. So whether you're getting ready for practice, leaving practice, you're at the hotel walking around, you're eating dinner, the vets, the scouts, the coaches, even the firms and agents, everybody that might have been in this whole week that we knew as the East-West Shrine, they're always watching. So I made sure I did everything as perfect as I can. Was I perfect? No, not by any means. And I realized after a couple of practices, I'm like, wait a minute. Like, not only am I as good as these guys, but I think I might even stand out a little bit. Now, that feeling, it became addicting to me because the only way that you can stand out in the NFL is if you think like that literally at every moment of the day, like Mamba mentality. You have to wake up, want greatness. You have to go to sleep, want greatness. You have to show up for practice. You got to study film. You got to approach every single day like it's your last day.